All right, music money makers. So we're growing. We're building this thing with the 60-day record label. Yes, this is still part of our series here, but you got a couple people around you that are holding you back. All right, these people are subconsciously projecting their self-doubt onto you, which causes you to feel that self-doubt in your subconscious as well. All right, this allows other people to come around and they sense that subconsciously as well, and they start to project their self-doubt onto you. Now, once you get this from other people that you know, based on the friends that you already have that are doubting you and putting this negative energy on you, it starts to weigh you down and you get this physical, mental, and spiritual, emotional baggage just pulling you down. And you're like, whoa, where did this come from? You know what I'm saying? And so now we have people that are stunting our growth in our circle, and we got to get rid of these people. And let me be the first to tell you, man, until I got rid of some of these people personally, I didn't see my growth happen. The Music Money Makeover show didn't happen until I had to clear out my entire circle. Everybody had to go. And when they went, that's when I saw my growth happen. Was it hard? Yes, it was hard. I mean, it hurt, but I'm winning now. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm happy about that. And now I'm going to break down the 7 types of people that you want to remove from your circle coming up right here on the Music Money Makeover show. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Music Money Makeover show. Let's hop right in. So number one, this is the number one person we got to remove here is the person that talks too much. And maybe not remove them because they could be of some use if you know how to use them, but we definitely got to keep them at a distance. We definitely have to refrain from giving them too much information about us, because what happens is if you have this person who talks too much too close to you, and they start finding any and everything out about you and what you're doing and what you got going on, they're going to start talking in the streets. And that's not good for us. You get what I'm saying? So this person needs to stay at bay. Keep them away. All right? If you can figure out how to use this person to, say, do a little bit of promotion for you, like, hey, all right, look, I need you to go talk to such and such and such and such about what we're doing here. Like if you can direct that talking energy elsewhere, that's good. We're winning with this person. The next 2 people that I'm going to classify them as one is the boyfriend and the girlfriend. Okay? So the boyfriend and the girlfriend always get in the way because they don't understand how this entertainment industry works. They actually think it's real. All right? They're not really... They're supposed to be there to hold you down. And if they've been with you for some years, I'm talking about more than 3-4 years, like maybe 5 years in, they're gonna be all right, okay? But it's the boyfriend and girlfriend that wants to play the manager, wants to play the promoter for you. They want to do all of this stuff for you. They want to be your producer, all of that. They get in the way. I'm gonna give you a prime example. Sometimes they don't understand that people in this industry date all for optics and Jedi mind tricks. For the game of the media, right? And they can't stomach playing the backfield while you're doing red carpets and doing events with this woman or this man that's not them. But this is how you're getting to the bag. It's entertainment. That's what it is, right? The real woman is in the shadows. The real man is in the shadows, and they have to be strong enough within themselves to handle that. And because most people aren't, this is the number one prohibitor of growth in your circle as a new artist, the boyfriend or the girlfriend. I'm telling you, if you start to sense signs, you got to break it off, man. You got to break it off. Now, the next person is the hothead. You probably have this hothead person around you because maybe they put up some defenses for you or whatever. But let me tell you why this person isn't good, and you can kind of already see. The hothead person is the person that can never let anything go. So if they're in your circle, in your crew, or part of your entourage, if anything happens, somebody steps on your shoe, somebody gets too close to you. See, they're not a licensed and bonded security guard. Somebody gets too close to you, somebody says something funny to you, and they hop in between you and that person trying to set up a defense. We have a legal case here against them and against you because that was part of your entourage. They can put you in some serious legal trouble because they can't let things go. And for that reason, we got to get rid of the hothead. I feel like it's Shark Tank. And for that reason, I'm out. Anyway, so let's go to the next person. The next person is this, the needy friend. The friend that always needs some money. See, right now, it might not be bothering you. it might not, it really, you might be okay with this. Like, oh man, like, look, I'm trying to do something here. Can you help me out? Right? You making some money now. Things with the music is going, it's starting to take off. So you have a little bit of extra cash. You don't mind helping out the needy friend, right? It's just like a gnat in your ear. But eventually, as you make more and more money and they see that, they're going to start to come with you. I mean, come to you with all types of get rich quick schemes and all types of things like that. This is going to be a problem, because the minute you don't satisfy that need, it's like, oh, okay. Oh, I thought we was cool like that. And you don't know what these people are going to have in their back pocket. So if you send somebody around you that's real needy, you know you making money, you going to be straight. Some people are just naturally going to make money. And if you're already doing that now and you sense that you have a needy person around you, go ahead and push them. Push them on out. You get what I'm saying? Just slowly wean them out. Like, hey, man, like, I'm good. Do it now before it gets too late. Because when you let it get too late, we're going to have problems. This is just like the hothead friend. If you get too big and they still, it ain't going to be good. So now the next person we got is the uncommitted friend. This uncommitted friend right here needs to leave the circle, because as things get more demanding on you, you're going to need people that's going to be committed to work with you. This is the person that's like, you need to be picked up from the airport and your fame is rising, and you're in New York or you're in Atlanta and the airport is really busy. And it's like, yo, I told you before I left Miami to come back to Atlanta that I needed to be picked up. I call you and I get off the plane because I don't want to be seen. It's been kind of a rough day. People are trying to take pictures and whatnot with me and get videos and all of that. And I'm just trying to hop in the car and roll. And you're causing a problem by not being here. And they're like, oh man, well, mom's, I had to do something for her. So I'm about 30 minutes late. And now you're sitting right there, in the airport, trying to hide from everybody, trying to get away from all the pictures. And you're bombarded with all these fans because this person was totally uncommitted to you. We got to get rid of that person, man. We can't have this person in our circle because they're just going to cause problems. You get what I'm saying? Now here's the deceiver. This is almost like the uncommitted friend, but this person constantly lies about a lot of things. So it could be the person that goes and gets opportunities or says that they have something going on for you and they get in the mix of your plans. And then when it comes time for them to deliver, they're like, oh yeah, man, it was going, we was going to do the thing, but hey, look, it didn't go through. And you're like, yo, we got all these people on the line. You said you were coming through, right? But they're sitting there, they're playing games like, oh, well, but that's my man. Like, I'm gonna get him on the phone, and we're gonna, come on, man. Come on. Like, if you sense this person is like this already, go ahead and push him out. Get them out of the way, man, because it's really going to be a huge problem, all right? The next person is totally unexpected from this list because actually it's your fear and your negative attitudes towards everything positive that you have going on, right? And mainly it's the fear. It's the fear because you don't know what you can't see, all right? But you just got to trust yourself that you can get it done. And if you can trust that you can get it done, you'll build up that momentum and that fear will start to roll away. Okay? So we got to remove this fear from you so that you can get out of your own way. All right? And like I said, it's not just fear, it's negative attitudes as well. You might be one of these people in this list, and you have to straighten that up for yourself in order for you to succeed personally. Now, we got to replace all these people that we just removed like this. We need the person that can keep a secret. And if that person couldn't keep a secret because they talk too much, we already said we will push them away. But here's how you replace them. You're probably going to need somebody like a therapist because stuff is really going to get crazy for you. And you're going to need to talk to somebody and they're going to need to be able to keep this on the hush. You know what I'm saying? So the therapist might be a good alternative to have someone to talk to. Don't worry about it. You're going to have money so you can pay them anyway. It's probably going to be good for you mentally to keep growing as an artist. All right. Next thing is the boyfriend and the girlfriend. Like I said, if they've been with you for a while and they're willing to understand that they can hold it down, like, and they say they can hold it down for you, even if you got to go make a play with somebody that's not them, we want them. That's the one we want. If they can understand that they got to play the backfield, we want them. And if they can stand on the front line with you and not get in the way, then great. It works for us. But if there's a problem, we got to push them to the back. So we want the boyfriend and the girlfriend that can cooperate. That's what we really want. Okay? Now we got to have the cool hothead. And I kind of hinted at this earlier. The cool hothead is the security guard. Point blank, period. You need someone who's insured and who's licensed and who's bonded to actually do that particular type of job, okay? You don't want the friend who can't control themselves. You want the security guard, all right? Now, instead of that needy friend we talked about earlier, you want the friend that has money, that doesn't need your money. You want this friend that has money because you want them to bring investments to you. They bring investments to you, and you're like, yeah, this seems pretty good. And you're like, okay, how can I get a return on this particular investment? It's like, hey, this would be a good starter investment for you to work with. You know, you can do this. This could be your financial planner. You could just find a financial planner and work with them. And get the needy friend out of the way because they're not doing nothing but costing you money. You get what I'm saying? So check them out. All right. Now you got to have a committed friend, one that's going to have your back no matter what. This is the hard one because some of you all really don't have a committed friend. And usually most people only have one friend that's going to be committed, that's always got your back, that's going to be there all the time. It is very hard to find this person. Very hard to find this person. I'm telling you. It's really hard to find a committed friend, but you're going to need that person there because when you can't get your therapist and everybody has been replaced with jobs instead of actual real friends, you're going to need somebody that you can sit with, man, and kick it with. That's not going to care about your fame, not going to care about your money, or none of that. You get what I'm saying? So we also got to have this particular person. This is called the no man. You got to have someone. This could double as a committed friend as well. This has to be the no man. The no man has to tell you when something's whack at all times. What you wearing is whack. Your shoes is whack. Your music is whack. Everything is whack. You know, you need that friend right there. You need that person that's going to tell you no. And when they do that, this is going to put you in a grounded position so that you can keep a level head on your shoulders. All right. And at the end of the day, what we need from you personally is an ambitious attitude about where you're going, because we want to remove that fear. So you got to have an ambitious attitude with an ambitious goal to keep you focused and keep your eye on the prize and moving forward. You get what I'm saying? That's what we need in our circle for you to grow. Now, you know, is it hard to find these people? Some of them, yes. Some of them, no. All right. Like I said, the committed friend, that's a little bit of a hard one. The one that's always going to have your best, a little bit of a hard one, because that has to come naturally. Everybody else, you can find them. You know, you can find them. It may take a little time, but you can find them. You know what I mean? And you say, well, hey, man, this list of people that you're talking about makes me lose the majority of my circle, of my friends. Like, yo, if it makes you lose the majority of your friends, they needed to go anyway. I don't have to go back through the whole list, but you need to get rid of them anyway. That's probably why you're not going nowhere right now, because you're hanging around with a bunch of bums and energy suckers around you anyway. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'll be all alone. Well, hey, man, then you just need to be alone. When you're alone, you'll figure out what you need to do to go forward. It'll all come to you at that point because you have no leechers around at this point. And then it's going to be a win-win for you and everybody's going to be happy. You understand what I'm saying? So I need you to work on cleaning out that circle. Work on your mental game. Work on implementing some of these new friends. And I'm going to say this. I'm not a therapist. But you always know if you need to speak with somebody to get the rundown right about where you're going in this game, you can always book a call with me on musicmoneymakeover.com/book a call. I hadn't said that in a minute, /book a call. All right. So I'm always there for you. All right. Now, at the end of the day, you're going to feel better. I don't have to say that. You're going to feel better. You'll glow brighter. You'll be able to think clearly. And, you know, good business will start to get done. And what you'll see is the speed of growth. It will start to take off for you. I don't have to tell you that if you don't make these changes, you'll stay stuck at, in the position that you are in, or your hoopty will continue to scrape the ground. Like you won't get your ride pimped. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing my age now, right? Your car won't get tricked out. You'll still have the hoopty, you know what I'm saying? And you have different used tires around the thing and different color rims and purple tint on the car. We don't want that, man. At the end of the day, if you couldn't see who you needed, now you at least have a list or an awareness about who you need in your circle to succeed. Music Money Makers. If you make music, you should always make money. Visit musicmoneymakeover.com. Download the 60-day record label. Book a call on musicmoneymakeover.com. And I'll see you next time. Peace.